After a hotly contested start to the series, what's
Welcome
in store
to
for us here?
game number
It's
2.
game 2 of the ALDS between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays.
As Nick Vasgersian just said, it's game 2 versus the Rays and the Oakland Athletics.
Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next.
As you can see, it's Matt Moore pitching for Tampa Bay and Sonny Gray pitching for Oakland here. And hope you guys enjoyed the game here.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your
2016 Tampa Bay Rays. I don't know why I keep saying 2018. It's not 2018, it's 2016 Rays.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one.
As you see, the starters, Matt Moore and Sonny Gray. A little comparison before the start
With
here.
that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, look out
Here's
for
the
Josh
starting
Reddick.
lineup for the...
Keep having good at
As you can see that Christian homered in game 1, if you guys watched that.
Matt Moore.
So
is on
he's
the
in a
mound
bat
for
to worry
game 2.
about.
EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
As Moore puts in his final warm-up tosses before the game.
And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any
There's
thoughts,
the
Eric?
different
Matty,
defense for the
Evan
game.
Longoria has always been a reliable third baseman. That's his natural position. He won multiple Gold Glove awards in his career. You can always count on him to make the difficult stop. He still has a great arm, too.
And there you see Coco Crisp now as he stands in to get this one underway.
As Carlo Chris leads off for Oakland here.
And now he'll try
As
to
Chris
bunt
bunts
his way
here.
on to start the game.
And
the
Longoria
throw
makes
will
the
take care
play,
of Crisp
and
as
that
he's
bunt is
gone
stepped
trying to
out.
bunt his way aboard.
Well, it didn't take too long here to try and show off those wheels.
First
did it?
pitch out.
First pitch of the ball game, in fact.
As
but a
Josh
great play
Donaldson
there to get
comes
this
up.
ball quickly and keep him off base.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
As he singled in a run in the 9th in game 1. See what Donaldson can do.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you know, these guys come in here off of a loss in game 1. And maybe that's to be expected. Remember, these guys are the underdogs in this series. But if they have any designs on winning this series, that makes this game 2 such an important game. You'd hate to go home down 2 games to nothing already. And knowing that you'd need to take 3 in a row
As
to win
Donaldson
the series,
flies
it
out.
just doesn't happen very often.
Well, that's how you want to start a ball game. 3 pitches and 2 outs.
As
He's not even
Cespedes
loose
comes
yet,
up.
but he's almost through the first inning.
Yeah, 3 pitches
Yoenis
and 2 outs.
Cespedes gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Took a little
First
off, and
pitch.
it's in for a called strike 1.
Strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be
I'm actually
important
surprised that
when
Cespedes
guys get their
didn't
pitches, they take
offer
advantage.
it that one.
There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he
I
may
just
not
said
get
that.
another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Lifted into center field. Pagan moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
1, 2, 3
1, 2,
go
3
to
go the A's. And now the Rays will get
the
their
A's.
first opportunity.
Bottom
in
of
a
the first
scoreless
coming
ball
up.
game.
Nothing.
And with that, a look at the
There's
Rays'
Joe
lineup
Madden.
card in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well,
Best
keep an
manager
eye on
ever.
the dynamic abilities of Will Myers.
Starting lineup
He
for the
always
Rays.
seems to come through in the clutch.
Only
Doesn't let the
difference, I
pressure
put
of a
in
big
JSO
situation get to him.
tonight,
Whether
and
it's the first inning with nobody out or
Dickerson
the ninth inning with 2 outs, his
playing
approach
left.
doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Sonny Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
With a moment now, let's look at how Oakland aligns defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch Derek Norris behind the plate. Very athletic, versatile, doesn't let anything get by him, and also pretty darn good offensively. Any team would love to have him.
Corey Dickerson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the
As
bottom half of the
Dickerson
first.
comes up here.
Corey Dickerson.
The
As
fastball
I
here is he'll
picked
take a
them
look
up
at
in
ball
the
1-0.
midpoint of the season. Been pretty good pickup for us.
Just
As
missing
it's
here.
2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
That was actually a good pitch to hit for Dickerson. And he knew it too, because he was like kind of baffled.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
As it's 2-2 on Corey Dickerson.
Swing, and he pops him up
Pop
over
up.
toward foul territory.
Or pop
and this is going to wind up
foul
a foul
ball.
ball. Hard hit ball to second.
That's
Teoscar's
out.
got it. 1 away.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
As Ben Zobrist comes
Into
up.
the box, Ben Zobrist.
As he only
As the
got an
switch
0
hitter
for
will
4
take his
in game
cuts
1.
left-handed here.
So let's see what
Ray into his motion.
Big Ben
First
could
pitch
do.
on the way. And he takes
That's
ball
ball 1.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so let's see if that shows up.
2-0.
2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway
That
left.
might be out.
Cespedes
That's out.
is there. 2 gone.
So fly out for Ben.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series.
As you see the playoff race, as Oakland, or the Royals and Rangers are tied.
Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah,
As
nothing
long goes
doing
up.
so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Smoke toward third. A
Ah.
diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Boy,
And not really much
Donaldson's
of a
missed
chance
that
to recover
play.
there as he'll reach
As
first on what
Longoria's on.
undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Will Myers.
He just got beat there, Donaldson.
Will Myers set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In there at
Strike
the knees.
1.
Strike 1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled
That's
in out
out.
there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for Tampa. After one, no score.
As the second inning is coming up, no score here at Tropicana Field.
Brendan Moss makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
As Brendan Moss leads off the second.
This game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
We'll see what he can do.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball one.
Matty Mo.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
As Josh Reddick will be coming up here with one out.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Matt Moore looking good so far.
Behind on that
Strike
one, now
one.
behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Barehanded by
As Cabrera gets him
It's
out.
in time.
Gold glove play
And,
by
you know,
Cabrera
sometimes
there.
These guys make it look so easy. We forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball.
As now we
Not
got
in this
2
case.
outs for
That's a
Jet
nice
Lowry.
play.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll look at a breaking
Ball
ball.
one. As you see his postseason stats right there.
And a strike to
1
even
and
the
1.
count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
I know what I'm doing.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and
As
that
Lowry
will
goes
end
down
the
on
inning.
strikes. Still nothing
A's
after
are gone in
2.
order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Oh, bottom of the second, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there. Sorry.
Victor Martinez.
As bottom of the second
drives
here,
into the
as
box
Victor
now to lead
Martinez
off the
leads
home
off the
half
bottom
of
of
the
the
second
second.
inning.
Victor Martinez.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
As it's 1-0
Gray has his
on
target.
Martinez
Here
here.
it comes on 1-0. Up
2-0.
top, it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0
3-0.
now.
I think it's pretty simple.
Getting close to the
message here
shins
is
there.
Stop leaning out over the plate.
I ain't
Pitcher's
leaning
gotta be
over
able to work
nothing.
inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Oh, you think so, huh?
And that's over.
Strike 1.
3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than
3
the one he
balls
threw
and
on
1
2-0.
strike on Martinez here.
hit sharply on the ground. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in the
Whoa,
dirt
and
to first,
Martinez
and he
is
can't come up with it cleanly.
safe at first on an error thrown by Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, a real good effort there at first that doesn't quite save the error. You see how he's set up? He tries to pull this one into his midsection, but
That was a
ball
bad
had a little
throw.
too much English on it, and he can't make the play.
Can't blame it all on Moss
Now in
there.
the box,
It's hard to catch a ball when it's bouncing in the ground.
Side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that.
There's Raymond, look, you know all about it. As Cabrera comes up here with no outs and Victor on it first.
First offering on its way. And he gets
Strike
ahead here
one.
with the fastball. Strike one. Nobody out, runner on first.
Cabrera homered in game one.
And this one gets
away. And Victor will move to second on the pass ball.
And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Or actually, that's a wild pitch. I'm sorry.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
This ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
As it's 2-2 on Cabrera here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out
That's
toward left
gonna
center.
be out,
On the
maybe.
move is Young. But he
Whoa!
play. This is down and into the gap.
As
Young able to
Victor
get it
moves
in,
to
and that's
third
gonna
and
force the runner
Cabrera
to
makes
put
a
the brakes
double
on
out of
third.
it. As that's an error, I believe, is on Coco Chris there in center field. As Trey
Standing in
Barnett
now
is
with
licking his
runners in
chops
scoring
here.
Position, Trey Barnett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
As it's one strike.
And he falls behind
0-2.
0-2.
Was a
Runners at
good
second
pitch
and
to
third
hit.
Here, nobody out. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
I thought it was going to be a sucker pitch.
They establish the off-speed pitch for strike one and come back with two heaters to sit him down.
As you just heard, that Angel Burgon is coming up to bat.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
With one out. Looking to get the runners home from third and second with one out.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan, as he swings
And he
at
might
the
do
first
it.
pitch and lifts a fly
No.
ball out to left field. Cespedes is there. Let's see if they test it.
Yeah, he probably didn't have much of a shot to score on that ball, but with one out already, maybe you think about putting the pressure
But we got
on the
Jaso
defense
coming
before
up
you
with
out.
two outs.
But we'll never know now.
Victor's too slow. He wouldn't have made it. He would have been
John
out.
Jaso stands in.
And besides, we got Jaso here. He can get a hit.
Lifted the
Like
other way
that.
out to left center. Young giving chase. He
And
can't
it's
get
2-0
there, so the
Tampa.
inning will continue. In to score is the runner
As
from third.
Jaso's gonna
He
make an
scores from
RBI
second.
double
It's
there.
a 2-0 ball game.
He gives them the lead here on just one pitch. He wasn't waiting around. Just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a two-run double.
As Dickerson comes up here with two outs, hoping to drive Jaso home.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As the first
Strike
pitch to him
one.
is in there for a called.
0-1 now on Dickerson. 2 outs. Can't
Runner
fly
in
out
scoring
here.
position
Needs
at
to get
second
a
with
hit.
2 down. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I slipped on that one.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Just a
1-2.
touch outside. 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Ready on 1-2. And that
2
misses.
and 2.
2-2.
Yeah, that's a good pitch there. That thing tried to come back, but didn't quite get there.
Come on, Dickerson.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the
Good
inning.
changeup. As Dickerson
Sights
strikes
and
out
sounds of a day at the
after
ballpark.
2.
Oh, my
Rays
goodness.
up 2-0.
Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
Top of the third is coming up here.
Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Chris Young will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
You gotta watch out for Chris Young. He homered in game 1 in the 8th in game 1, so we gotta watch out for him here
First
in
pitch
game
of
2.
the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball.
0-2 on Chris Young. Put away pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
As Chris Young is down on strikes.
Well, this guy's just so nasty when he brings that hard fastball inside. That one's 95, and I mean, all you can think about is protecting your thumbs. On
As
a pitch
Derek
like
Norris
that.
comes up.
The
With one
catcher,
out.
Derek Norris, is in.
And he
Now,
pops,
here's a ball
gonna
popped
pop
high
out.
in the air behind the plate, but room for Jason. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Here's
Quickly,
another
2 outs.
example of a guy pitching to contact here. He doesn't need to strike everybody out. Just get him off balance, and this winds up a routine pop-up.
Alberto Callaspo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
As Callaspo steps up here with 2 outs. Here in the third.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Called strike, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
On the ground to the left side.
Routine play for
Backhanded.
Cabrera, maybe.
Throw
Out.
in time, and the side is
And that's a
retired.
gold glove play
1,
there.
2, 3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0.
As 3 innings are in the books, Ray's still up 2-0. Sobris, Longoria, and Myers is expected in the third here, in the bottom of the third.
Ben Zobrist digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Gray's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
1-0 on Zobrist.
Hit hard to short.
And that's going to be out.
throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Not a good start for Zobrist as he's 0 for 5 in the series.
In
as
is the
Longoria
third
is
baseman,
up.
Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
I know what I'm doing.
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Oh, we'll just see what pitch he gives. As it's 3-0.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Good take by Longoria.
There, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Need that more over a little bit more.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he does get
Oh,
to
and
it
he
to knock
misses
it
it,
down.
and Longoria is
some
safe
problems
again
defensively as they allow him
on
to reach
another
first
error
safely.
by the Oakland A's.
Will Myers stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
I'll say one thing about Sonny Gray so far. It seems like he doesn't want to throw pitches in the middle of the zone. He wants to nibble at the corners or try to.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out.
But as that pitch count gets up, he's going to start screwing up.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Come on, Will.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
As Will goes down on strikes.
Yeah,
Victor
that's
Martinez
two
is
really
next.
Good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step
As
on the
Victor
bag
is
himself,
one
and the
pitch
inning
out,
is over.
and after
Rays
3,
strand
still
just
2-0.
the one, but they're on top 2-0.
Fourth inning coming up.
Coco Crisp will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On the ground to third. Longoria's
Routine play.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
As Coco Crisp goes down.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Josh Donaldson is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the out.
As Donaldson comes up here with 1 out.
And a called
Strike
strike down
one.
in the zone, 0-1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Here's a
0-2
fastball
on
at the knees.
Donaldson.
Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
As Donaldson goes down on strikes.
Not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
As you know, Cespedes comes up.
His team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Well,
Even
let's
at a
see
ball
it.
and a strike. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No,
Almost
he did
went
not.
around.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Push to the right side.
And Cespedes
that
gets
will
a
be
hit.
the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Brandon Moss will get a shot here with 2 away.
Brandon
and a
Moss
runner
comes
at
up
first
here
now
with
following
2
a
outs.
base hit.
With
That
1
2-out
on.
single seemed harmless enough, but anytime
We'll see
you
what he
extend
can
the
do.
inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Oh, I'm so scared. Don't hit a homer.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit.
Oh, come on, guys.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes for the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
There's Josh Reddick comes up here with 2 on and 2 out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As this is swung on and chopped over to first.
And a routine
the 2-out
play for
threat will not
Martinez.
come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this.
After 4, Rays are up still 2-0.
As Drupal Cabrera is set to lead us off in the home
As
half of the 4th
Cabrera
inning.
comes up.
Number 13.
Gray gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
3-0
Not
on
the best of starts
Cabrera.
to this 4th inning.
If you walk him, I'll take it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Should've took that.
Cespedes is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Should have took that. Running in too tight.
Designated hitter, Trey Barnett.
As Trey Barnett comes up here.
Trey Barnett in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Lays off 1-0. Tap foul at home plate. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him.
As Barnett goes down on strikes.
And that's the second time he's been set down on strikes so far in this ballgame. He just looks
As
like a
Angel
spectator.
Pagan
I think you need to be a
comes
little
up.
more protective up there with 2 strikes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Pagan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
He'll try to
As
bunt his
Pagan
way out as he
bunts.
gets this one down. Throw
Safe.
will be a bit too late, and it's a bunt single for Pagan.
Hey, you know what? When you've got a hit streak going, a hit's a hit. It doesn't matter whether it's a line drive, an infield chopper, or a bunt like this. They all get the job done, and they all count. That'll keep it going for 1 more game.
As Jaso comes up and he scored the runs earlier.
Here's John Jaso now.
As
Runner
Pagan's
goes
running,
for second. Pitch
and
outside
Pagan has
the
got a
throw,
stolen base
and it's
there.
Far too late as he steals second with ease.
As
I
Pagan
think
gets in the
everybody
scoring
ballpark
position.
knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
Now we just need a hit by Jaso to get Pagan maybe home.
Here comes the 1-0. In there, and it's
Strike
even at 1.
As it's 1-1 on Jaso.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
2 strikes and a ball on Jaso.
1-2, here it comes. Bounce
A
towards
dribbler.
the second baseman. To his right, Kiyaspo, and the stolen
And
base winds
Jaso
up as
is
a
out,
moot
and
point
that's the end
as
of the
the
inning.
is over. 1 left for Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-0
After 4,
lead.
2-0.
Jed Lowry will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
As Jet Lowry leads off the top of the 5th. Still raise up 2-0.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a
Strike
strike
one.
to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Zobrist.
Played on the backhand.
Out.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder,
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Chris Young. Curveball.
That's
and
ball
that
one
misses
to
in
Chris
the dirt
Young.
for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
1-1 on Chris Young.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Just a little bit too high.
Really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Fastball, strike 3 called
as Young goes down on strikes.
There are 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Striding into the box, Norris. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
As Derek Norris goes down, 1 strike.
0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning.
As 1-2-3 inning.
Gone in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Dickerson, Zobrist, Longoria leads bottom of the 5th. Coming up.
Corey Dickerson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Hit hard up
As
the middle.
Dickerson gets a base hit.
Get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
As Ben Zobrist will come up here.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Ben Zobrist, ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Ray sets. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left.
That's
and
a 1 pitch out.
Shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Two and 0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
It's a 2-0 score, and Longoria's got a 2-0 count. Let's hope this might be a homer coming up.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Nice.
Reddick
Should've.
over to his right.
I don't know why I swung at that one.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
That was on me there.
Will Myers will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the
Come
swing
on,
and put
Will.
the ball
You
in his
guys
first
start
at-bat.
getting hot
Got
again.
himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Stung into the gap in right center.
Hey,
for what
delivers.
should be extra bases.
That might be an RBI. Come on, Dickie.
Around third and being waved on home.
An
The
RBI
score is the
double.
runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
As Dickerson
Nice
scores.
job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
As Victor Martinez will come up here with 2 outs, hoping to drive Will home.
In the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. To first. Moss will
Another
take this
out.
one over to first himself, and that ends the inning.
Hey,
One for
we
the
get
Rays
a
on the Will Myers
run with
double.
Will Myers
5
double.
innings complete. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Alberto Callaspo will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
As Callaspo leads off the 6th inning here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Strike 1 on Callaspo.
Another one fouled
0-2.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2.
And a pop-up.
Swing and a high pop-up.
Moore's got
do
it.
this himself, and that's the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Coco Crisp will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really
Routine
fantastic
play for
pitching.
Cabrera.
On to first, and Coco's gone for the second out.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
As 2 outs, Josh Donaldson comes up to bat. Hoping for another 1-2-3 inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
I don't know about that. But we're doing really good, I think.
He's in control, 0-2.
At least pitching, I
away now from getting through
think our
6
hitting could be a
shutout
little
innings
better.
here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right
As Donaldson
by him,
goes
and the
down on
inning is
strikes.
over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0.
As bottom of the 6th comes up here from Tropicana Field, Rays up 3-0 over the Athletics here in Game 2 of the ALDS.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for
pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call.
As Flaherty comes up to start the bottom of the 6th.
As Drupal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
As Drupal Cabrera.
As Drupal Cabrera leads off the bottom of the 6th here.
Hot shot on the ground to short.
And that's going to be a
Gloved by
1-pitch out.
Lowry. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Designated hitter,
Trey Barnett stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah,
as Barnett comes up here.
They really need him to come through
That's
right
one
here.
out already.
Here's the first offering. And this is
And he's going to get a base hit.
back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. Pitches across.
As Barnett is going to have a stealing base there.
He's in there easily at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's quickly 0-2.
As it's 2 strikes on Pagan. Trying to get Barnett home.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Still 0-2.
The next 0-2 misses.
1 ball,
and
2 strikes.
1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Broken bat for Pagan and makes it fly out.
Great pitch, but
or pop out.
He might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and
good
make
try.
a nice play.
As Jaso's up with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Jaso now. Into the seats, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter. Facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down.
I can't believe I did that one.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Ball 2.
Yeah,
2-2.
after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
2 out here and a runner at second. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Donaldson
That's a
will
pop
put
out,
this away,
and
and that retires the
that's
side.
the end of the 6th.
Rays strand just the 1. But they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Top of the 7th, Rays up 3-0.
Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
As you can see, Moore with 5 Ks. Jaso 1 for 3.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
One good thing I'll give Moore is his pitch count is really low for being in the 7th inning.
Now the fastball is right
And
by him
as
as he swings and misses
such,
for
but
the
it
first
strikes
out of
out.
the inning.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Brandon Moss will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a half-hearted attempt that time.
That's Moss goes down strikes.
Plane, and that's out number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Josh Reddick.
As Josh Reddick comes up here with 2 outs.
Will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
As Reddick goes down on strikes.
So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this.
As it's stretch time here in Tampa. Rays up 3-0.
Corey Dickerson steps into the box with the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And guys, this is the guy you want.
As
leading off
Dickerson
this
leads
He's your
off.
leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Shot
As
towards second.
Dickerson's going to get a
And
hit.
that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Just a great at-bat here to start the inning against a tough left-handed pitcher. You see him stay on this pitch all the way. He's aboard here with a leadoff single.
As Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Well hit the other way.
And Zobrist
it's
is
into
finally
the
going to
gap.
get a hit. Dickerson's going to third. Zobrist to second.
Around
Dickerson's
third and
coming
being
home
waved
with
on
it.
home.
And looks like he's
They'll
going
add
to get
on
it.
their total as the run
It's
scores all the
4-0
way from
Tampa.
first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
RBI double for Ben Zobrist.
Leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
As Evan Longoria is up with no outs. And Zobrist on at second.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As
Ball
he
one.
lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Come on, Longo.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Just don't swing at something stupid.
Not close.
2-0.
It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
It ain't going to do it.
The 2-0 pitch. And a sinker
Ooh,
is
that's
over that
barely
time.
a
It's back
strike.
to 2-1.
As it's 2-1 on Longoria, nobody out. Zobrist on at second.
Over at the
There's
knees,
strike
and that's
two.
the second strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
As looks like he ain't going to give Longoria anything.
No one out with a runner at second.
So we'll see what we can do with 2 outs. Or 2 strikes. Longoria fouls it off.
Count holds at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
As it looks like Longoria is going to fly out.
Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Not far enough for Zobrist to tag up.
Right fielder number 9.
As
Ryan
Will
Cook
Myers
will
comes
get the
up.
call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Number 48, Ryan Cook.
As Ryan Cook comes up the pitch now for Oakland.
Will Myers will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
As Myers down on 1 pitch.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Martinez.
Victor Martinez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog.
And we're going to pitch it here.
While the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone
As
else
Matt
is.
Joyce will pitch it for Martinez.
A bit high
Ball
there.
1.
A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a
2-0.
fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Oh, someone's scared, aren't you?
The 2-0 on the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
The 2-1 on its way. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit.
And here comes Zobrist home to score.
Waving him home.
It's 5-0 Rays.
And he's safe at
RBI single for Matt Joyce.
And when you've got a guy going for a shutout, you may as well get him some more help. I doubt he'll need it, but they're able to add on for him here.
As Dribble Cabrera will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
As a Dribble Cabrera comes up with 2 outs.
Here's
Looking
the
to
first
add
pitch to
on.
him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Very generous strike at that. But it's a strike nonetheless, and it's 0-1 on Cabrera.
Tries to
1-1.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
1-1, here it is. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Well, after 7, it's
So
5-0
it's 2 runs
Tampa.
on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rays 5 and the A's nothing.
2 more innings to go.
Will stay in the ball game at first base.
Now playing
I don't think so.
number 20, Matt
Jed Lowry will stand in to start out
Just
their
give
half
me
of the
1
8th
minute.
with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
shortstop.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. Alright, so let's warm up the bullpen. We'll put Boxberger up, and we'll warm up him just
now
in
action
case.
in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Oops. Before we start the inning, we're going to put in
is going to come
Loney
on
for
as a
first.
defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 21, James Loney.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
We'll see.
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
I don't know. Why don't you go up and ask him?
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one
And
in
that's
the air.
going to be one out.
Dickerson's there.
Routine out for Dickerson.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Chris Young will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to
Chris
right.
Young's going to have a base
That's in
hit.
for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
And now finally that base hit breaks a string of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible out there.
Derek Norris will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Now the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
0-2 on theirs.
Like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Well, wouldn't you?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended
Ugly
on that
swing
one. He's
by
down on
Norris as
strikes
he's down
for
on
the
strikes.
second out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen.
As you can see, more 9 Ks and 3 hits in 8 innings so far.
Alberto Callaspo will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Bounced weakly near the plate.
As he's
Throw
out.
on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
As it's bottom of the 8th here, Ray's trying to put up some insurance here in the bottom of the 8th. Ray's 5 and Oakland 0.
Trey Barnett digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter.
As Barnett leads off the bottom of the 8th.
First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
As
Yeah, we see a
Bergon's on
lefty
deck.
and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
And Barnett looks like he's
And
going to
reined
pop
in,
out.
1 away.
Good start to the inning.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, you know, this is what the result will be. An easy pop-up.
Angel Pagan Stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
As
Yeah, he
Angel
just
Burgon
uppercut
comes
fastball.
up.
That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Off the plate.
1-1.
One ball, one strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Up high. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Come on, Burgon.
The 2-2 pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
As Burgon hits a foul ball,
One
and
out,
it's still
nobody
2-2. Trying to get something going here in the bottom of the eighth.
And
Another foul ball.
Off-speed pitch, and there is
What?
strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger.
Yeah,
Two
really.
away.
And as a hitter,
That was not a strike.
the thing you hate about this is that you have to have consistency. If this was a strike in the second inning, then that's fine. But if this was a ball earlier and now it's a strike, I mean, what's changed? That's what ticks guys off. Just keep it consistent.
That was a ball. And you look on the radar there. That was a
Here's
ball
John Jaso now.
all the
As
way.
the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
As he's trying to throw a ball at Jaso's head now. Jaso 1 for 3 right now with 2 RBIs on the day.
And he won't
2-0.
bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Too tight with that
3-0.
3-0. Figure is
Dickerson on
taken now
deck.
on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
3-0 count. Let's see what Jaso gets with the 3-0 count.
Sharply
Jaso's
hit
going
ball
to get
back
a
up the
hit.
middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
As Corey Dickerson comes out with 2 outs. Trying to add some insurance here in the bottom of the eighth.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take
Strike
strike
one.
one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
As it's 2 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 runs.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
That was a good one. I should have hit that one. I don't know. Maybe it was a good take.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball
Full count.
didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Ben Zobrist on deck.
3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down.
As Dickerson's on. As we got 2 on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th with Ben Zobrist coming up.
2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Ben Zobrist stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hooked it.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Zobrist will have to protect here with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Trying to get some insurance here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing line.
There we go.
That's going to be trouble.
That's going to be a double.
Third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Oh, man, do I love this guy's swing when he's thinking opposite field. He lets the ball travel through the strike zone, almost gets past him before he decides just to buggy whip it into left field. That is such a beautiful swing, and he's got enough juice on it to get it all the way to the wall, and he winds up picking up an RBI as well.
Luke Gregerson will come on
Luke
now in a mop-up role.
come
Just try
out
and keep
here.
this deficit from growing any larger.
To face Evan Longoria here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Already got 1 insurance run. Let's hope for more.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
As it's 1 strike on Longoria.
Good hard
1-1.
slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All right.
I'll say
now
one thing.
You've just seen 2 straight
In these
pitches
first
miss
2
away.
games so far,
as a hitter,
they're
you're gonna
giving
eliminate that.
Longoria and Myers a
No
lot
way
of
does he throw
sliders.
it a third time.
The only thing is they got to watch on where they throw them
Looking
at.
to minimize the damage here. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there.
Longoria trying to pick up the 2 runs at third and second.
And treading carefully with
3-1.
Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit to third.
That's out.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Rays get a run thanks to Ben Zobrist. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Rays 6 and the A's nothing.
Just one little bit too early there.
Stand in to start off the 9th here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally.
As we're top of the 9th with Coco Crisp leading off. Matt Moore out for the 9th.
Here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. sent on the ground out to second.
Routine out.
First for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent
Donaldson's
him back
0 for 3.
so maybe they have a pretty good idea of
1
how
out.
to attack him again right here.
Moore looking for the complete game shutout.
Here it comes. And he lays off
Strike
the pitch
one.
in there for the first strike. Swing and a liner.
Foul ball.
But foul.
0-2 on Donaldson.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
As Donaldson flies out.
Dickerson
1 more
is
out to
there,
go.
And there are 2 men gone now.
The left fielder, number 50.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Cespedes is up with 2 outs.
Now here's the pitch. Outside
Strike
target
one.
here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
Foul ball. Cespedes stays alive with
Now what's
2
left
strikes.
of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. A ball hit hard to
And
the left
Cespedes
side.
will get a hit.
Oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
So a little bit of life out of
Yeah, and about the
Oakland.
only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
1 more out, Moore. You can do it.
Settling in now, Brendan Moss. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
There you go. There's a borderline
Drops in a
strike for you,
to start
Oakland.
the at-bat, 0-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch.
And
Swing,
Moss goes down
a
on
miss.
strikes,
He
and
struck
that's
him
the
out,
ball
and that'll
game.
do it here as the ball game is over.
Completely in charge, essentially.
Rays win. Rays win.
Finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Final score, Rays 5, Oakland Athletics 0. Rays up 2-0 in the series.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
As you can see, Moore got 10 strikeouts on the day as everybody's still celebrating on the field on the huge win. And Matt Moore will get Player of the Game honors.
And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Only gave up 4 hits, 10 strikeouts.
Game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the game here, as post-game highlights is coming up next, and then we'll wrap up this stream here.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our
As here's the final score again.
This has been a presentation
Rays
of MLB
win
The
6-0.
For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 6-0. So long from Tampa.
As we put on the highlights here,
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
I gotta say it was a pretty good game overall.
6 runs on 14 hits.
I think we could have got a little more key hits,
Runners on base.
but for the score being 6-0 is real good. Moore pitched one heck of a game.
1 error.
I'm happy to see Longoria and Myers got a. I think Myers got 1 hit,
Loss goes to
but
Sonny
Longoria
Gray.
got
Time of the ball game.
2 hits in the game, which is good.
Our paid attendance
As
at
the
Tropicana
series
Field this
goes
afternoon
and moves on in
saw about
Oakland for Game 3,
45,000. The
I'll
Rays
probably do that tomorrow
and
night.
will join us again real soon.
So I hope you guys really enjoyed the game, if it's the outcome or not in your favor. And I'm signing off here after these highlights, and I will see you guys for Game 3. Please like and subscribe, everybody. Have a good day or night wherever you guys may be located.